Season's greetings and happy holidays from the Horror Eternal. As a special holiday treat, this week we bring you a sneak preview of MINDRAKER Season 2, Violence Fugue. Disillusioned with the spiritual forces on whose side he once fought, Maru continues his war against the alien presence in the human mind. Now a determined psychic Ronin, he faces the alien presence alone. We hope you enjoy Episode 1 of MINDRAKER Season 2, Violence Fugue. MINDRAKER Season 2 will debut later in 2026. The Horror Eternal will return January 6th, 2026, with a little tale of blood and disappearance titled The Missing Touch.
Feeling himself betrayed by the spiritual forces to whom he once pledged allegiance, Maru hunts alone, tracking and rooting out the alien invaders of innocent minds via his own methods. MINDRAKER Season 2, Violence Fugue, Episode 1, Illusion Discreet.
I had a dream. The dream was a love story, a love I never had, a story used to lie myself to sleep. I was one, we became two, now they are three. There is a mystery, the mystery that shades all our lives. Love, rotting and unobtainable, impermanent tweet. The glowing ember fading, ever fading, its riddle answer close to the breast. The everything, the all you need, the fleeting blade of grass, a shadow on the sun. Give up hope, all ye who enter. The answer obsequious, incandescent facts. Two shades of blue in the same eclipse heart. Machine of the flesh, blood in the vein. A double cross, a backstab. A jump scare gift with a jack-in-the-box smile. Come all, come one. Dispel my secrets. See what's inside. Bind yourself in this mortal grease. The engine starts softly, its cries to vex you all your lives. There was a call to arms. We met in the field, daylight waning, and there we stood, naked and exploding, fading in the day's last light. Our memories set ablaze with anger and desire, a semi-formed clusterfuck, mud in our eyes. We fell to our knees, both of us crying. Time passed us by, history forgot. A brilliant idea lost on the tip of a tongue. The smell, like fire in the distance. Who says right or wrong? Extinguished, forgotten, sun gone out, waiting for a new day, a new life, a new story. Deja vu and bloodstains in our heart. Don't speak of it, don't remember, lose the number. The line's gone dead. You love when love is cold, frozen over in the veil of a new face. But sometimes we remember. Passengers, reality drives by. Soul takes a ride, details in the margins, madness in the aisles. Breakaway foundation, a living trust, runaway numbers in subconscious code. Transcendental markers, high stakes and cast shadows, face the onslaught untethered. Who recognizes the white flower, soft lotus petal, blue meaning of transient haste? Gravity took me down, the pull of war and damnation, freedom for no one, an infinite wheel of carnage and grief. fleeting praise of the lover's shell. I heard the knocking at my door, the knocking, the everlasting call. Hear the music swell, the hero rises to the mountaintop, filigree and shadow, sunrise on the mount. Now see the warrior, grown weary of his burden, fearing the lies he sells himself. All objects with mass eventually disappear. Had an hour? Oh, I can open the trunk.
Huh?
For your suitcase, if you want to put it in the back.
No, I'm fine.
6th and Olive. Air or no air? Preference?
No.
There is a darkness, tattered threads on burdened souls. Each of us bear the weight, hearts on fire. The struggle against the wheel, the turning of reality's gaze. And now the darkness has come, a thief in the night under cover of eclipse, waging war on the minds of an unsuspecting humanity. Invaders from beyond our realm, scheming, conspiring, corrupting. A dark unconscious shadow cast on the collective disfigured smile of humanity's face. How's your day going?
It's going.
A prisoner to duty, ever soldier in ever war. Arjuna on the battlefield, Shiva at the reins. I walked away from the service, back turned on higher authority, unsure of my aim. But the duty marches on. Celestial Ronin, just in cause, psychic, vigilante, prisoner to the fight. The hunter hunts to survive himself, malicious ghost of the righteous blade. Just a heads up, big protest on Figueroa's got traffic backed up.
Sure, got it.
Business or personal?
Come again?
What takes you to 6th and Olive? Business or personal?
Either way, it's personal, right?
Sure. Didn't mean to pry. Just a little conversation to pass the time's all. Music? Something you'd like to hear?
What? No, nothing. Thank you.
Got it. Do you mind if I...
Mind if you...
Music. Mind if I listen to something?
Can you... Look, I'm doing something here on my phone. I don't care what you do, but I'm not really looking to make friends. So can you just drive and leave me out of it?
If I listen, I can hear them. Shadow tones from beneath the veil. Open spaces, voices clear. Inner shapes speak telltale code. I do the spotting from these close quarters. My sniper's perch, face to face, mind to mind. Sight on target, kill shot breach. The benefits of longing, unsanctified church, curses under your breath. This strange organization of thoughts tell a story.
Hypocrites, filthy fucking hypocrites, bearing platitudes on a plate of shit-eating fucks. People should know. People just don't know. Even when they know, they don't do anything about it. Somebody's gotta do something about it. My head hurts that they're gonna see. I'll make them see blood. I wanna see blood swim. Fuck blood. Murder!
Backwards pivot, seminal form, menacing grace, trigger in the shadow hand, blackness in the driver's seat, bloodlust and cigarette butts, regurgitation of glory, regulatory faith. High noon, the sheriff with a gun in his mind walks the block. Sorry, I know you don't want to talk, but there's one more thing, protocol, then I'll shut up and leave you alone.
Okay, what?
In Salamanu.
What?
In Salamanu. Parking spot on Bitterside Street. Turn the engine off. Close my eyes. Listen to the breathing. Mind in target. Target in mind. Think the word. Think the target. Make the leap. Spirit fly, soul fall down. One world inside out of the other. Ignition tears, blast off woes. The impending breach, swallowed whole. Casket for the chosen son. What breaks the sorrow? Psychic pitch, holes worn out. First, there is darkness, followed by light. Progenitor frame, a natural order. Consciousness breaking over the waves, digital satellite. Overcast shadows on unified fields, gravity pull of the negative branch. The barrier falls. My world becomes his. Bastard causality, soldier on the march. I'm in. Mind's eye open, subliminal spark, counterfeit echo from the other side, eclipse sun hangs, blue in the sky. Check the rear view, subject gone, passenger door open, step out from my perch, scan the monotone street for a sign. On, off, stop, go, plus or minus, over and out, breathless flattery on a bed of knives. The smallness of detail, crossed swords, avarice and vice. The same sad street nobody talks about. Rounding a corner, my eye catches the bag, then the target half-stepping across the intersection up ahead. I read the geographic shift, simulation change, intention render. Downtown, near 6th and Olive, our original destination. Courtroom adjourned, no verdict returned. A distinct courage, diminishing returns. Shadows cast from the 1970s, replete with grief and longing. Contusions in the subliminal frame, 2 lines drawn together defining a point in space. A figure waits for him on the corner, trenchcoat, hat, shades, B-movie splendor. The hat rack leans in, daring something in confidence. A back and forth, contentious air, then a shove and the figure leads down an alleyway. I cross to follow, staking a casual distance. Pockets of realism, seasons of fraud in the shadow of the jailer, Gnostic variables, a bucolic dance. At the end of the block, a semi-trailer sits parked at the curb. The figure rattles the trailer doors, swings one open, and climbs up to offer the target a hand, hoists him up, and they disappear inside. As soon as they're out of view, I sprint down the block and take cover along the side of the rig. I can make out voices from inside, muffled shouting, distressed bickering, sounds, not words. Onomatopoeia brunch. Quantity of nothing, impermanent space, the pantomime heat, temperatures rising, indivisible sphere, 2 faces in one. Waves rumble on steel, forecasting an exit. I sit back on the doorway steps at my heels, stare at my netherworld phone, scrolling imagination, blend into the environment as the target and companion head out of the alley and onto Olive Avenue. I step to the back of the trailer, give the door a tug, and it swings open. Dark inside, but some kind of object is hiding there. I pull myself up, slip through the opening. The cobalt maw casts an incandescent frame. As I approach the object, the details unveil. 5 boxes stacked 3 rows high. On closer inspection, the containers refract the spoonful of light, giving away translucent surfaces. Six-sided boxes, some kind of inky mass inside each one. I see movement, strain my eyes to carve the images from their veil. Heads, faces, a disturbing fortune of horrors. The twisted visage of shadow beings, one in each box, not disembodied, but alive, hissing and groaning, jaws deucedly snapping. This is more than an infestation. This is some kind of communication, a direct line from their world to ours. The target and his invader must have stopped here to receive orders. Division of consciousness, faith unfurled, beachhead on a pinprick in space, mind incongruent, corpulent vessel. Expulsion mantra, cast out this vile collusion. Exvalis, hurry. Exvalis, hurry. Exvalis, hurry! Expungement trove, disclaim the particle. The sun feeds on the dying. Soul vampire on fire. Gray clouds and dry weeds. An imminent depression, callous, cold, longing. Connection severed, guillotine pace. I jump down from the trailer, head to Olive in limbic pursuit. The bragging sound of gunfire crashes my auditory scope. I follow its harrowing invitation. Waves break, the soldiers beat. Psychic vigilante dressed up in the sheriff ego. Righteous hand of the hero's glove. Cause and reflect. The haunting gape of existence. The tragic form of tears and delight. Holding on is surrender. To live is to forfeit. The laughing eventuality. A single mocking truth. Closer come the screams of terror. Voices wail and crack. Fever split over the gunpowder tantrum. I clock the main thoroughfare. Steady pace, the beckoning carnage. Then suddenly, I hold my step. Something impedes my way. The street is alive with asphalt and ecstasy, a garden of intercourse, bodies writhing in my trajectory, a passionate maze of sweat and menacing secretion. I navigate the primal route, copulation graveyard, Eros in the burial mound, id and ego wrapped up in libido charm. Breaking the carnal shore, the heat swallows me. Asphalt pounding my soles towards a glass foyer on the first floor of a dull office building. Laissez-faire graphique. Windows pressed with campaign posters speak a name into being. Palmer. Senator Achilles Palmer. Just outside the entrance, the briefcase awaits, open wide and empty, the distinct impression of action stock and barrel inside. A flash of fleeting fabric from the corner of my eye. I spin around to catch the essence of darkness fleeing down the sidewalk. Sonar ping of light in darkness. Lighthouse in the void. My presence exposed. I explode in hot pursuit. At the corner, I lose sight, but an open doorway, padlock dangling, clues me into an ill-disguised abandoned building. Empty conscience, the guilty structure, hollow spaces in the soul, dust and frustration, shadows deep with mourning and attachment.
Why are you here, Mindraker? This war is not your concern anymore.
I hold my reply, listening for signs of movement, mantra at the ready.
This person you're trying to free is a pathetic excuse of anger, resentment, and entitled rage. He didn't need me to be a monster. I'm just along for the ride. Best seat in the house.
I slip into a stairwell, cautiously managing my steps up to the second floor.
I had a call earlier, direct communique from the homeland. They said you would come. They asked me to relay a question when inevitably we met.
On the second floor, I move towards a pair of half-open double doors, telltale heart rising in my awareness.
Would you like to hear the question, Mindraker? What have you?
I kick in the door, body weight hurling me into space. Eyes meet target framed in a large plate glass window.
What have you done?
Ex-Phallus Hari. Target destroyed. A soul rings out in space. Vacant dissolution. An even score. Negative balance stricken from the record. Karmic exaltation. A shared temple. Cosmic consciousness and primitive drive. Lonely traveler on the moors. Crisis of nothing. Feed the cage with consequence. Making my way back out to the street, the vacant spite of the given sun bears down. Eclipse revoked, chaos bending to order. The ragged call of gunmetal fury has abandoned the air, giving up its staccato rage to a stiff and untrustworthy note. A vestige of regret, pillage unkind, the forward number, a gain on gravity, two of a kind. Let your hoax be my parallax, your heartbeat begrudging. Take this blood and crush my breath, the innocent sacrifice written in blasphemous text. The flaccid office building beckons my muse, a running tab on tragedy. Eyes set the case once more, a thread to follow home. I move down a corridor, taking its lead to this rendition of horror. You give me breath, a claim untitled to the dead and the dying, a certain labor, a kind of carnage. I step over bodies torn asunder, ripped and gaped in the throes of dying. At the center, there he is, Hattenauer, passenger in darkness, target of this dance. His eyes swell with realization, munitions of guilt and untethered disbelief. Lines drawn on the limits to madness reap their silly fruit. The delicate embers of reality, the unborn truth. The ghosts are all lined up, the players in the band. A tragedy, a comedy. The mirror lies broken. Warning lights flashing, remorse in the field. A quantum acknowledgement of evil. The deeds and their yield. I take a knee at his side, hand to the shoulder of shivering grief. A maddening untruth spilled out on the soul, the stain of cold, dark wine. Hattenauer, it's okay. I removed the invader. You're free to take the wheel again. Listen, there's something I need from you. The combination to your suitcase.
What? But it's empty. It's in the lobby.
I know, but there's another case just like it still with you back in my car.
Hey, but I got out. I brought it with me. Wait, you're the driver. Why are you following me?
Something was in your head. Something from another world. An invader. The man in the trench coat. He made you do this, but you're okay now.
The man in the coat. He brought me here. Where is he? Where did he go? He's gonna be angry with me.
No, he's not. I killed him. You're safe now. Just tell me the combination.
He's gone? You sure?
There's a bright sun in the sky. No more eclipse. He's gone.
But...
Combination.
3379.
Vibrato strings of causality. Drums of neutrality. Imperiled division. Warning. Events in mirror are closer than they appear. The carnage dissipates. Consciousness evades the question. Blood and gore rescinded. The ticking clock. Open my eyes. The sun-washed dash rushes in from the darkness. Hattenauer chortles behind me. I get out and open the rear door across from him, take the suitcase and place it on the trunk. 3379. Snap it open. Semi-automatic killer inside.
What are you doing?
You're going to be okay, but I'm going to keep this. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Oh my God, I was...
But you won't. I've seen to it.
Who are you?
No one important. Come on, get back in and take it easy. I'll take you home.
Alienated. Okay. Tell me about that.
I've never felt comfortable in my own skin. Never felt like I fit in anywhere. Home, school, work. It's always been me and everyone else.
Have you ever been tested or diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder?
No.
Have you found yourself feeling anxious or depressed recently?
I mean, I feel okay. But yes, both. I've been under a lot of stress lately. Trouble at work. Quit my job. Freelancing now.
Have you ever had thoughts of harming others or yourself?
No, never.
Do you find it hard to recall some important events in your life?
It's hard to say. Maybe.
Do you have conversations or hear other voices in your head?
Not in the way you're talking about. No.
Have you ever experienced periods of time where you feel unreal? As if in a dream? Or as if you're not really there?
Mindraker Season 2 Violence Fugue Episode 1. Written, directed, produced, and performed by Roy Burdine. Featuring Whitten Frank, Ryan Taylor, William Avery, and Noel Rodrigo. Sound engineered and mixed by Mark Labib. Mindraker Violence Fugue is a Spiral Opus audio production. Copyright 2025. Roy Burdine.
Monster Forge. We make monsters.